Good afternoon. Good evening, actually, from Julia Carroll, my 2026 weight loss journey. Today is Sunday, August the 9th. It's just about 10:15 in the evening. So this is a late video. I should be in bed, but I was doing some prayers and I thought I would kind of talk to you about how today went. I did do the rebounder a little bit, not much of anything. I did walk on the treadmill a few minutes, and I did go to church, so that was a good thing. I didn't do so well with food. There was some peanuts involved, and there were some kettle corn involved, so I need to do better at that. But I've been kind of tired, and I don't know. It's a little down today. Not badly. A little bored, a little lonely, nothing bad. It's just sort of like, I think that I was a bit ambitious thinking I would exercise every single day. It's just, it has turned out to be difficult. So even though I did get on the rebounder, it wasn't enough to speak of. So I actually haven't really rebounded for 2 days. So I've had a bit of a break and I want to get back into it tomorrow. So I will. I might just go back to like the health bounce mostly. Because it is important. I need to get in there and do some other things, and it's not easy. So that's sort of where I'm at. I'm pleased with the progress. I'm genuinely trying. It's hard. It's never easy. This stuff is not easy. It's just not easy. I don't have a lot of self-control. I have some, but not a lot. I did do something. It should come in a couple of days. I'm going to try something. I'm still not going to eat sugar. The kettle corn's the most sugar I've had in a long time. But I had this idea. I bought a lockable, it's actually like a medicine chest. You could lock it and stuff. But I also bought a timed release canister that you could put something in there, program it to lock it and not open again for, days, hours, however long. So I've been kind of thinking for things like if I were to buy peanuts or buy a pizza, for instance, or make a pizza even. And I'm like, I really shouldn't eat the whole thing. You just do like 2 slices of pizza with some salad and then put the rest of the pizza away. I thought of doing a 2-prong approach. Namely, make a pizza, buy a DiGiorno pizza or whatever, cook it, have 2 slices, cut up the other ones, and before I even eat my pizza, wrap up and freeze, put in some foil and freeze individual slices of pizza. That way I could take 1 or 2 out for lunch the next day. But I would I would lock the pizza in the medicine chest in the freezer, and then put the key in the programmable, for want of a better word, box, I guess, that sits on my drain board, and put the key in there and be like, okay, it only opens once it's program it for like 24 hours, make a pizza at lunchtime, program it not to open until the following day. That way, I do have to exercise self-control in order to put lock the food in the freezer and then put the key in the box on the drain board, which does require self-control. However, it would only be self-control for a few minutes, which I can do. It's just I can't put pizza in a freezer and not eat it. Even if it's sitting there, I know it's there and I'd want to eat it. It's the same principle as if I were to buy like Carb Smart chocolate bars and put them in the lock them in the medicine chest in the freezer, put it in there and put the key in that drain board and only take one out at a time would work. I'm going to experiment with this to see. It's going to sound foolish. If anybody thinks about it, it's going to sound foolish, but I'm going to see, because I do have self-control. I absolutely could do this because I have self-control. I probably have self-control for about 30 minutes. I could divvy up some kettle corn, buy kettle corn and put it in some individual containers and then put it away where I only had one at a time, an individual serving of it, and then put the rest of it away. I could do for like 30 minutes. And my hope is once it's locked away, I'll be kind of like, I can't get it anyway. And that somehow sort of breaks the like hyper focus of it. Because it seems like when I know I have like junk food, kettle corn, sugar of some sort, pizza, anything, even peanut butter is doing it, salted peanuts, whatever it is, if I know I have it and it's accessible to me, I tend to like obsess on it and just like micro focus on it till I have to eat it all. So I'm wondering if I have this ability to have like a serving size of peanuts and then lock up the rest of the peanuts, quite literally lock it away where I can't touch it for 24 hours, then it's like, well, my mind will no longer hyper focus on it because I can't access it anyway. It's not accessible to me. Just like I don't hyper focus on food that's at the grocery store. I know ice cream, cookies, candies, all that stuff's at the grocery store, and technically I could get in my car and go get it, but I don't. It's not accessible to me. If the food's in my house but not accessible to me, I think I would not hyper focus on it. That's my hope. I'm going to test that theory when I get this stuff just to see. It sounds ludicrous, I admit. And it's kind of shameful that you have to lock stuff away. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm trying anything and everything I can because eating nothing but meat didn't last long. I didn't even make, 6 months of that before I'm like, yeah, this is kind of boring. So it'd be nice to be able to, order a pizza, buy a DiGiorno pizza and cook it, slice it up, have a couple slices for dinner with some salad, wrap up the rest of it, put it in the freezer, and everything's good to go. I can't do that. That's the only thing I'm trying to prevent, is to force myself to not hyper focus on it. Because if it's locked away and I can only access it like every 24 hours, now it would require self-control that when it opens up, that I don't eat everything in there while it's open and accessible to me. I'd have to exhibit the self-control to take out what I wanted and then immediately lock it back up for another 24 hours. So we're going to play around with that, because my belief of myself is, for the time necessary in order to go in the kitchen, take the key, unlock, like if I were to have chocolate bars, for instance, or a pizza locked away, the time it takes to go in there, unlock it, take 1 or 2 slices of pizza out or a chocolate bar, and then lock it back up and set the timer, you're talking a few minutes. I believe myself capable of having the self-control for those few minutes to take like 1 or 2 slices of pizza out and lock up the rest again. Or take 1 chocolate bar and lock the rest of them up. Take 1 serving of peanuts out and lock the rest of it up. Take 1 serving of kettle corn out, lock the rest of it up. It's just, I have that self-control. It's just, if it's accessible, and I know it's accessible, I don't have the self-control, because the self-control would be necessary to have all day. I don't have that. I have about 5 or 10 minutes, maybe as much as 30. But I don't have 24 hours, which is what I'd have to have. So that's what I'm going to play around with, my idea. I'm going to try it out. It's worth trying, you know. It looks weird, and let's hope nobody ever breaks into my home and they want to see something in the freezer. Oh, it's like a locked box in the freezer. There must be valuables in there. If you consider pizza valuable. Or a chocolate bar. A fudgesicle. Maybe then, but, or, you know, get a little bit of, like a pint of Ben & Jerry's ice cream and stick it in there, you know, portion it out in 3 servings or something, or a cupcake, or, you know, whatever, a cookie or something, and you're like, oh yeah, I've locked up my cookies. Anyway, I'm going to try it. So that's all I have for today. I'll get back on track, and I'll do this tomorrow. But I wanted to have something today for what I did or didn't do, most likely. So I will end this video now and go to bed. It's late. So take care from Julia Carroll, my 2026 weight loss journey. Bye-bye.